Hey there, comic book fans. I'm back from the comic shop again this week, and it was a super slow week. Only one new comic. I don't even have any freebies to show you because there was no comic shop news. The one new comic I picked up was Little Bird #1. If you know what it is? I think my own personal golden age of comics is finished. Because being that I'm an indie guy, it's tough to find a lot of comics to buy. And I think it was about when Saga hit. All of a sudden, Image had a ton of good new comics, pardon me, coming out. And I was buying, matter of fact, what was that, 2012 that Saga came out? So for a good 5-6 years, there was a lot of good Image comics. Ooh, there's a interesting bloody page. There's a lot of good Image comics coming out now. I see a lot of the new Image comics and they don't interest me. So, well, this one feels extra thick too. That feels like a 40-page comic at least, and it's $3.99. I can't remember if this is a mini-series or an ongoing. I think it was a mini-series, but I can't remember. But like I said, there was another new one out this week, something with assassins, but the art in that didn't appeal to me. So. I actually put this on my pull list like a month ago when I get an email list every week that tells me what's coming in for me, and there was nothing coming in for me. So I'm like, I got to find one thing to buy. So I looked at the list and saw this was a #1 coming out this week. Looked at the preview online, said, oh, I like the art. So ended up getting it, and it's not on my pull list yet. You know, I have to read it, and if I like it, I'll put it on my pull list. But yeah, that was my only comic besides these 17 issues of Ms. Marvel True Believers. I got these for my friend Bob Wyachek, who was the inker on this book. So he wanted some more of these, some more. I think he got the X-Men I got for him 2 weeks ago, and these finally came in. He was just getting a bunch of these, so he has something to sign in some at cons because sometimes people come up to him and don't have anything for him to sign, and they want something for him to sign. So he's got a bunch of True Believers now that he can sign for him. And I also got, since it was such a slow week, comic. What did I get here? Current comic bags. That's what I thought. All of a sudden I saw Signature Series comic bags. I'm like, what did I buy here? But that's just an ad for Signature Series comic bags. They're actually current comic bags, 100% acid free. May as well get some this week because I only had one comic to buy, so not quite right. I probably have about 50 bags left in that other one there, but may as well get some more. And I got one other thing this week, just because my friend gave it to me. History magazine. He said his wife got this for something about the royal family in it, British royal family, and I'm a fan of history. I subscribe to Archaeology magazine. That's my last magazine subscription I have. I usually in the '90s I had tons of the magazine. Back in the magazine subscription heyday. The World of the Celts. But I'm a fan of history, so I'll give this a read. See if it's any good. Now we'll show you a little artwork. I decided to go dig into my archives this week and pull out some old stuff. Let's see, which one is the oldest here? This one would be from 2007. 12/17/2007. Wow, so this is 11 years old now. The Acid Ram, one of my faux comic book covers. But it even says something on it. Hold on, I got some cover copy. Sleep eludes my mind and frees my day for dreaming. All right, I was getting all weird with this one. I like that crazy op art design going on in this. A lot more op art design going on in this than this one. Than these. I think I may have colored this one. Sci-Fi Adventures #39. I think I must have colored this one. There's lots of white space in it. Just a nice thin, pretty line rather than all the blocks of color I got. Sci-Fi 10-cent price on this one. This one must have been not quite golden. Probably 1950s that Sci-Fi design is for that. Then the last one, a 1970s one. It's either the Bronzeman or the Bronze Man. What does it say on that one? A hero from the shining world of tomorrow. This was sort of a I think I colored this one too. A 1970s retro 1950s theme I had going with this one. With the Bronze Man just standing there. In this weird futuristic city. I like the psychedelic one best, especially at a distance. All those swirls and blacks, and those ones really need color because they've got a much less graphic designy thing going on. So with color in them, I'm gonna have to look up if I colored these and printed them out or not. I distinctly remember her in red, but it was this one 2/8/2011, and no, this one was 12/2/2010. So it's been a while since I've had these out and looked at them. All right, there you go. Only one comic for you this week. I think, you know what it is? I think that I'm now down to where I was before that kind of golden age of my own personal golden age of indie comics in the last 5 or 6 years, because the ones that are still on my pull list are the ones I've been buying for years. I still got Stan Sakai, Saki Ojimbo, Terry Moore still on my pull list. He's got a new series coming out. Well, Brubaker and Phillips still on my pull list. Adlard and Walking Dead still on my pull list. So it's like all my old time ones are still there, but not a lot of new time ones anymore. A lot of them have ended or got canceled. What else is still on my... Yeah, well, you see what's on my pull list every week. Uber's about to... I think Uber's ending soon. That's been on my pull list for a while. So I'll have to find some more stuff. But like I said, there's just not as much stuff that's to my taste out there as there was for that 5-year period. Anyway, you guys all have a good week out there.